Okay, guys, I'm going to take you around the bias sheet. It will be in the Discord for the Plus members. If you've been through Where the Scruff, this will be available to you. What you've got to remember with any sort of tool, they are complements to your own idea, what you can physically see, which is why I tell you to go through Where the Scruff first. Where the Scruff will give you every single piece of information you need, from looking for news, setting your charts out, trigger points, marking charts, etc., etc. What the sheet does is it adds that and it'll visualize everything for you. Now, the front page is very simple. I've made it simple. You can put in your major assets that you trade all the time here. So it's on a Dropbox. You can't add to it. So for argument's sake, you like to trade that all the time and its current ATR is 125. You can drop that in. What that'll do is it'll override the other ATRs that you put in. Now, once a month or once a week, whatever, you can update all your ATRs in here. And as you can see, that one there says 62. However, that one says 125. It's because it'll look at this one first and override it. So if you're only ever using 5 instruments, which is roughly what I would recommend anyway, you can always have them in front of you and update the ATRs if you're going. But if you're doing whole of market on the river or whatever, again, you can put your ATRs in there. This section controls the size of your target. So it'll work on an A, B, C, D situation. B being the baseline target, and it should always stay at 1. So it's the middle point, and that's based on the ATR divide by 3, and it'll give you a baseline. Now, if it's an air trade, it'll slightly increase it. The default setting is a quarter extra, so it'll be like an extra 25% added to the target. Now, this way, if it goes below, C is a bit risky. So what it'll do is the higher the number, it'll reduce the target by a certain amount. In this case, 1.75, so it'll reduce it by 0.75. A dangerous one, it'll divide it by 3. Okay, so it's only a third of what the target is. A scalp is half a baseline, and if you're careful, again, it's kind of half and a little bit. But you can play with them as much as you like, but don't change B. All right. So when you're having A trades, the idea is you might want it to run an hour and a half or a trade and a half. But there are other ways to solve this, and I'll show you that in just a second. But they're the standard settings. Take it down into the bias tool itself. This one is a summary. So you can track 3 products at once. So bias tool and then B and 3. What happens is whatever you put here copies into this bit, which you'll then copy onto the front page. So you can run 3 at once, and you're not trying to constantly change all of the number settings. You just have the same ones here. So if you're just doing top of the hour and you've already got this section in place, you don't have to do it again on the same tool. You can run 3 of them at once and they all copy up onto the master. All right. Again, we know how this operates. It's multi-time frame. The indicators that we use comes here. The extra check does have some weighting to this. So for all, it has 3 elements to it. We have the day trade, we have the +1, -1, and we have the lights. Well, the lights is done as an extra check. So if you want to do it as standalone, fine, set your RSI to 28, hour 15, and it's a 15-minute cross. That'll work the lights out, and it'll tell you whether it's a sell or a buy, or in this case, not at all. Okay, no trade. As that changes, it'll alter around and it'll tell you what the high time frames is doing, what the low time frames in the middle, and it'll tell you what the dominance is, whether or not it's selling, whether it's buying, etc., etc. It'll tell you whether trend is off, tell you to wait, and it'll give you the grade. Now the grade here, it sits and works it out. It's very simple. If it's an A grade, open up 2 positions at once. you're going to run one to the target and let the other one continue. That means you don't have to fanny on changing that target section. B, just let it run to target. C, let it run to target. If it's a scalp or it's careful, you want to see it come from an extreme, not a central cross, an extreme cross. Okay, that'll give you the best chop, and then it's telling you what to do. Now, as you come into this, sort of in this scenario, we'll drop it down onto Aussie JPY. It's telling you it's a buy market, so you want to buy it. All right, so this is bulls and bears. Drop that down into a sell. Drop that down into a sell. It's telling you to wait. So again, you wait. The grade is a C and the trade is selling. Green lights is no, but that's also saying it's pretty good. So if you plug all of that into there and you come back to this section here, it automatically starts updating what's going on. And it'll tell you it's a C trade at this moment, and that target is 8 based on its ATR that you put here. Now, as you say, if you change that to 150, it will automatically update. So it's constantly looking at the ATR, it's looking at what you're doing, and it's trying to get through. And the way to remember this is the big picture is always the dominance of the market. So is it in a bull market or is it in a bear market? So bull, it's obviously buying, and then down into, well, the dominance is selling at this moment in time, and it is now selling. It'll also work out the strengths of what's going on with it. It's a really good tool, functional, and you can plug everything into it and it'll work everything out. And then as you can see, there it is, tracking. So 1, 2, 3, you've got your trackers there. It'll automatically do that. And then if you're finished with this one, you can then put another line in and start working here, and it'll fill that up as well. Okay, so you can actually have all of these running throughout the day. So there you go, kids. It's been hard work, but I think it's been worth it. And I'll drop it in today. Knock yourself out, test it. If there is any bugs in it, let me know and I'll quickly adjust it for you. But I think it's there. Happy days. Catch you soon.